I've been trying really hard to find a bronzer that would work well for acne-prone skin. I picked up the Alima Pure bronzer. I originally got it in Maracaibo, I don't know how to pronounce it, and it was just way too light. So instead I got the Mauna Loa, and it's a much better fit for me. It only has mica, iron oxides, and titanium dioxide, so I think it would work well for a lot of different skin types just because of the fact that it doesn't have a lot of ingredients that could potentially cause issues. It's $24 and it has 4.5 grams. So I'm gonna quickly do my base and then I will do a quick demo of the bronzer for you to see. This is what the packaging looks like. Like I said, this is Mauna Loa. I don't know if you can see the color inside. I just dump out a little bit. A little goes a long way. I use, this is a Sigma Large Angled Contour F40. I've been using this brush for my bronzer for years. I really like it. So just like any other powder, you would just swirl and tap off the excess. And then I start on my forehead. I find that this color is really ideal for me. It blends into my forehead so seamlessly. Normally I have a tendency to be really heavy-handed with bronzer, and this just blends in really well. I find that there's no lines, there's no creases, and like I said, there is a lighter shade if you're someone who's super fair, has trouble finding a bronzer. The lighter one was essentially my skin color, so it was quite fair for a bronzer. So definitely check that out if you're on the lighter side. I'm just going to continue building up this color, dipping back in. I also always bronze up the sides of my nose. Just makes it look like you're a little bit more sun-kissed. Then I need a little bit more for my cheeks. I always start with a tiny bit and then build up the coverage because it's way harder to take makeup off if you put on too much. So I just start tapping a little bit where I want it and then I'll blend it out. One of the reasons that I missed having bronzer so much is because it blends in my cheek breakouts. I think this is also would be a very flattering color for a lot of different skin types because it's not, sometimes you get colors that are too orange and they make you look very red, like a terracotta color, or you get ones that are too ashy and blue toned and then your skin just looks muddy. So this is just a really nice in-between shade. I actually am going to go ahead and dump out some more and put this on as eyeshadow as well. So same thing, just going to use a little blender brush and put that in the crease here. I really think using bronzer in your, as eyeshadow or in the, even if you just use a little bit of it in the crease, it really ties your whole look together. And this is probably all I'm gonna do for eyeshadow today. So I'm going to carry on with the rest of my face and then I'll show you what it looks like at the end. Okay, so here is the finished look. I hope you can see the color of the bronzer okay. It hasn't given me any breakouts so far and it's been very easy to use. I'm thinking I might pick up some of the blushes as well to try out, just while my skin is kind of being not happy right now. I think it's going to be best for me to use makeup with less ingredients, even though loose powders may not always be my favorite. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want the link to the bronzer, definitely shoot me a message.